track.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Sunday Night Live. Hope everybody had a great week. How's it going, Mike?
Howdy.
Howdy. Today was a nice, relaxing day with friends and family. Went and saw Deadpool. Recovered from the tower.
The town.
Pretty much read like, 7 hours, or listened to 7 hours of that yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm a big time procrastinator. See who else in the chat. What's going on? Tina. What's up, babe?
Hey, Tina.
Las Cruces. Good
What's up,
morning.
James?
That's this morning. Hooray. Wahoo.
Mhm.
Hello from New Mexico. How's it going, Las Cruces? James, the other James.
What's up, James?
DJ, what's going on, brother? Hope you're doing well. You and Bethany, what's going on? Will,
What's up, Will?
been seeing you around everywhere.
Always.
Always. Tony,
What's up,
what's
Tony?
going on, Tony? Hope you're doing awesome. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing good. Joe, what's going on, Joe? Anachronic Comics.
Hey, Joe.
Glad to see you. Can't wait for the show on Friday. I have an espresso mail call with a bunch of the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, for sure.
You're welcome.
Feel for you, brother. D, what's going on, D?
Hey, Hungry D.
My good friend D, I hope you're doing well. Hope you're home from work. Kevin, what's going on, Kevin? Swampy.
Hey, Kevin. I said that when it came out. I was like, Swampy.
Oh, what's going on, LP?
Lady Brown.
Glad to see you. Hope you and the family are doing well. Carmen's Crafts, what's going on, Carmen?
Hey, Carmen.
Appreciate you. I always appreciate the hook 'em horns every time you say hi to me. Yeah, have a great night, bud. Be going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Guillaume, what's going on?
Hey, Guillaume.
Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing good.
Mm-hmm.
Check out Random Rips on Saturday night, 8 o'clock Central Time. Does his live stream. 7 o'clock Central Time, excuse me. Does his live streams. Paul, what's up, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
Paul was at San Diego Comic Con this last weekend. It's kind of jelly, but he looked tired. A lot of waiting in line, big crowds.
A lot of people.
Can't wait to see what you got. Got a bunch of exclusives. Beck, what's going on, Beck?
Hey, Beck.
You can see Paul on Tuesdays, 7 to 9 Central Time. Paul and his amazing friends. Hopefully get Beck on there again one of these days. She's part of the Amazing Friends. Kyle, what's going on, Kyle?
Hey, Kyle.
One of my Dynasty Breaks brothers. Hope you're doing well. And Robin.
Hey, Robin.
How you doing, Robin? Awesome channel. Does everything on her channel.
Everything.
And if she's not doing it, she'll take a suggestion and do it.
All right. Game for anything.
What's up, Beth? Bethany?
Hey, Bethany.
Hope you're doing well. I know they're about to be moving.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably ready for that to be done with. Small Pink Comic in your... Oh, yeah. Right. That was from Tina. First appearance of Constantine. Really awesome present back in the day she got me. Gotta love some Constantine. Should be getting a new Constantine movie. I think it still will go with Keanu.
Yeah.
Neil. Oh, Neil Collects.
What's up, Neil?
Another awesome show. You and Robin and Fanboy yesterday morning.
Mm,
Robin, you can't fault Robin too much for getting the Crime Syndicate and the Justice League mixed up.
Nah, I didn't.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't think she knew.
besides that, they were pretty much on point for the most part.
Hmm.
Awesome to see Robin with a bunch of different books. What's up, Gary?
What's up, Gary? Yeah, she got some bangers. She pulls out some
Mhm.
fantastic books. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, you live there. It's quite easy to not have that travel expense, being able to go home.
Thanks, Gary. I can't hear it. So.
Steve, my anime homie. What's going on, Steve?
What's up, Steve?
Speaking of anime, I know Steve's pumped for on Friday is the release of the Terminator anime movie on Netflix. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it looks good.
Brian LCS. Brian was actually talking about that this morning on his.
What's up, Brian?
On his
Yeah,
live.
he was.
What's going on, Brian? Everybody should go check out the CBC Awards. 2 more weeks left in nominations, voting for nominations. Get your votes in there for people you want to see up there. People with the most nominations get put top 5 on the finalists. So please go check that out. Vote for your favorite channels. CBCawards.org. What's up, Cat Fan? Drop by to say hi. I'm 6. I'm no show tomorrow.
Hey, Cat
no. I watch TV now, so we'll be. Hey, man. Hope you feel better. Sorry about that. No show tomorrow. Check out Cat Fan, though, usually weekdays, 8 o'clock Central Time for his comic and collectible show. About a 10 to 15 minute premiere. He puts a lot of effort into it. Please go check that out. Doing better. Last month wasn't fun. Lost my brother a month ago. And last week, dearest friend. Yeah. That's why I price tagged you, man. You needed a pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I can't wait. What's up, Hector?
Hey, Hector.
Hope you're doing well. Go check out Hector's Instagram and YouTube, mainly Instagram. Posts a lot of his art on there. Great stuff. Try not to miss anybody. Amen, brother.
That's what we're here for. Try.
Looks like everybody. All right, we got a few people to shout out real quick. A couple of Saturday morning homies. Got Philtastic Comics and Art. He goes on at 10 o'clock Central Time usually. Has been doing these interview shows on Saturday mornings, and he did one with Patrick Hickey. Forgot what company he is the owner of.
That I couldn't tell you. I forget those things.
Special guest Patrick Hickey. Legacy Comics, excuse me. So the founder of Legacy Comics, he had him on there on a Saturday night show, but just been having people on. He had Dave Brad and he had Mike on there, about a month ago?
Yeah.
And got Gary B on there this next week. So great little interview show he does Saturday mornings now. Thank you, Tina.
Tina's the best.
She is. Next we have Fanboy Prime show, probably my favorite show, live show. Just so much chat interaction and
Just
hilarious.
The energy, the effort, and it's definitely one of my passion shows that I watch. I wake up every Saturday to watch it.
Yeah, right. You're waking up at 6, right?
Yeah.
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 I'm waking up at 7. It's fucking early. You usually take a nap after that.
I want to say it really doesn't get going until like 6:30, so you got time. Family likes to talk, but like.
I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, you could probably sleep in another 30 minutes. And I was like, and then you popped in 30 minutes after. I was like, Mike's got it down.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the.
I missed
the
the five. I think I came in like right at the end of the first voting. I think that's when I popped in. I was like, damn it.
But they do wrestling content. They do gaming content with their son Ollie. But on
Mhm.
Saturday mornings, their live stream. They usually do either a hero or not a hero, cover battle. This last week, yesterday was hero versus hero. Either a cover battle or a uh, cover songs battle. So
They sing with the cover.
pair a cover to a song and do their vocal talent, which is graded upon.
Mhm.
And lastly, we got Evil's Comics, my co-host.
This
Awesome
guy.
reviews. This guy right there. Awesome reviews. We're doing the Dark Tower. Finished actually the main story, and we have one more book to go. That's a filler story.
It's in between. It's a there and back again. It's really for fans that like the story but want more time with Eddie, J, Goy, and because they are all in it. But it is another moment like Wizard and Glass where they're partial in the story, and it's basically Roland sitting down and being like, "Let me tell you the story," and we go like back in time, and we spend like it's another moment in time when we get one story is where we get to spend a moment in time with the younger Roland, like but after Mages, he's a little more refined as a gunslinger, that kind of thing, and it's a detective type story. He has to find like a killer. He's hired to find a killer in this one town. In that story, he's traveling with like Alan Cuthbert and I think a new gunslinger that you haven't met yet. And
Hmm.
then the second story is kind of like while he's telling that story of his past, like near the end, this theme keeps going about the wind and the keyhole, and he like breaks off and tells that story of the wind and the keyhole, and I kind of hint that that majority of the story is all about like Merlin's grapefruits, and like the rainbow, Merlin's rainbow, and Merlin in general.
Okay.
That part of the
Interesting.
story I love the most. And Jay Lee, I think he did too, because all his like he drew the cover for the book, the real book, and then he drew a lot of the art inside, and he chose to stick to the Merlin side of the story.
Hmm. Interesting. What's up, Ben Compton? Straight out of Compton.
What's up, Ben?
Hope you're doing well today.
Dark Tower Mike. No.
Joseph. Let's go, Joseph Michaels.
What's up, Joseph Michaels?
Glad to see you.
Bunch of toy reviews. Go check out his toy reviews, man. He's got a popping over there.
Tons.
And crazy toys that I never even seen. He had like a Ninja Turtle He-Man mashup. Like, bro,
Yeah, you're always getting up that early.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't put it on an alarm. I work Monday through Friday, and I'm up at 4 a.m. every morning, Monday through Friday. So Saturday and Sunday, I don't turn on my alarm, but I do try and make their show, and it's just I happen to sleep a certain set of hours
Yeah.
period. So like I just happen
Yeah,
to
I'm
wake up
always, whenever I try to sleep in, I usually can't. Just because body's used to it. Oh, everybody already calls him that. You didn't know?
right. I don't know about Dark Tower, man. I'm gonna have to come up with something better. 'Cause I'm not just Dark Tower. I mean, I like all Stephen King. It just happens
All
that he
right.
did this one saga in between.
We got some news. San Diego Comic Con just happened, so the news coming out of there. Of course, the biggest news. Robert Downey Jr. Let us know what you think about Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Doctor Doom.
What do y'all think about it? New mask, same task was the tagline.
Mike made a very good point. I think, like, how much are we paying him? That's like probably the main thing that I would be thinking about, because, like you said, he was getting paid a shitload.
Honestly, then I gave Trev mine. He's the first person online that I've actually given this opinion to because I woke up to this news. I woke up and looked at the phone. It was like, I think 3 or 4 of my notifications were specifically about, Robert Downey Jr. as Doom or whatever. But like, to me, it's just bad taste and kind of lazy. For one, that like I mentioned, how much are they paying, RDJ to be? Because his last movie was 100 million.
That's
And
insane.
I'm pretty sure to get him back, it wasn't like hey friend, come and do this movie, cope, no.
Yeah, out of the kindness of your heart.
And my thoughts go into, and every time, and Disney has a fashion of doing this, and no disregard to it, but like they tend to cast like the biggest actors that are out there, and to me it's just like, I mean, that affects production, that affects the cinematography, the special effects, the writing, like
Hmm.
um no, but another, my comment is like, my biggest one is we don't have Doom established within the MCU yet. And a couple months back, they just told us we were getting a Fantastic Four movie. And I get you're trying to fix the Kang Dynasty stuff, but how are we getting a variant? Or because who really thinks he's going to play Doom for a long time? It's going to be these two movies and that's it, you know? So, I
Yeah.
mean, like why are we getting a variant of, of Doom before we get actual Doom established in the MCU? Like, why, as a regular like moviegoer or a person that doesn't know comics, why would you be invested in this? Like, especially with the reveal like so big to the public, like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doom. To most of these young kids, they don't even know who Doom is because they haven't, you know. I mean,
Unless they make him, like I said, unrecognizable and to where you can't tell it's Robert Downey Jr., they're just getting him because he's a great actor and he'll be able to crush the role.
I think that's
Um,
that's the going thing. I mean, Doom is disfigured in the comic. You know, he's. I mean, you can still see base shape of his, you know, face when he takes off the mask, but like he is disfigured, and I'll give him that. Like we could get Robert Downey Jr. in a Deadpool mask the whole time, which, but still, it's like, okay, Robert Downey Jr. playing Tony Stark wasn't really acting for Robert Downey. He was just pretty much himself.
yeah, that's true.
So
That is true.
so like, are we gonna get just him again being himself playing Doom? Like, is it just gonna be like a reflection of his version of Tony? I
Yeah.
have so many questions, and until we get like a preview or something, I'm not totally downing it because he's a great actor. But you're talking about, you could have given this role to anybody, anybody. Like, there's some people that need to eat. I mean, we just went through like a year worth of strike. We're getting a new strike going on. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
Jigs. What's going on, Jigs?
What's up,
Hope you're doing
Jigs?
well. Jigs does an awesome live stream, usually late at night, most nights. Awesome community hangout.
And I'm with Good Man over here. Like, I think that's where my news was pretty hyped for, was this real quick. Russo brothers back is the big news
Yeah.
for me. That's where I was more excited about because we got a lot of good movies from the Russo. I mean, that's really like, you know, the early stages of the MCU was great and everything, but it really didn't take off until we got to the second Avenger movie. You know?
Yeah. What's up, Troy? Awesome toy
What's
box,
up,
Troy.
Troy?
Collects a lot of different stuff. Go check out Troy. Always putting out awesome videos.
No, and
Some
Troy
old
bring.
school.
I'm reading Troy's comment right now. You bring up valid, and technically, the way their marketing is, they didn't bring him out as Tony Stark as Doom. They brought him out as Victor Von Doom. So it's not going to be like a
Hmm.
variant where Tony Stark is Doom. No, he's Doom. It's just a multiverse version of Doom, but this is
Mm-hmm.
going to be Victor Von Doom. So all the speculation on comics of like Tony Stark being Iron Man, the infamous
Yeah.
Iron Man
Right.
comic, none of that
Yeah. The
applies to
infamous
this.
Doom
That
is that
spec,
thing?
yeah, because that's literally Tony Stark becoming Doom,
Right.
and literally at one point they switch minds and stuff. Like, none of that spec applies to this. That's just like, hey, that's Tony Stark as Doom, and Robert Downey Jr. was Tony Stark, so now it applies. No, 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 no. That's not even the right spec. The spec would just be pure Doom spec. Like, maybe Battle World would be like a good, you know, because technically that was, no.
He says we're going to have a. That's going to be a variant until we get the 616 Doom casted. Could be.
That's the going, you know, because both movies. I mean, the next movie they're doing after that is the Secret War movies, so
Mm-hmm.
you know it's going to be nothing but a bunch of variants.
What's up, Rich?
What's up,
Hope you're
Rich?
doing well. But thoughts, but having this character as actors.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, basically, Sting. Steve, play the MF Doom music.
We have
That's
Avengers Secret Wars confirmed
mhm.
all the way through 2027. Fantastic
No
Four
way.
First Steps, new title on the new Fantastic Four movie.
And I was thinking, if we don't get Doom and Fantastic Four, I was joking with Trev that we might get Mole Man. We might get like the beginning of Fantastic, their first,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm okay with Mole Man. I mean, shit, they've never done them. They always stick with the same bad guys for Fantastic Four. Let's go Doom or Galactus. Come on, bring
Right.
it on Annihilus out, man. I've been waiting to see Annihilus forever.
We got
Yeah,
Thunderbolts, of course.
yeah,
That was previously announced. The Penguin. We got the first trailer to the Penguin.
it's fantastic. What was the first full trailer? Yeah, because we had the teaser before that.
Right.
Yeah, but it's
Man.
fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
excited for this.
I'm excited. Some DC goodness. Got a prequel, Vault Rising, with Soldier Boy and Stormfront being the headliners. Another spinoff. I thought actually Gen V was actually better than the boys, in my opinion. So
Well, I know
I
I
have
do like I've seen a
hopes of
lot
this.
on Soldier Boy, and he does play that character very well. So I know like a lot of people were hyped behind that character because he's just a badass. He's like an evil version of Captain America, basically. Um, but like I could really see how this spinoff will, like, if they do it right, it'll be like a really big hit kind of thing.
Mhm.
Especially just because he has a huge fan following from what's that show? It's not Superstitious. What's that show?
Iron Man was not actually that popular until Robert Downey Jr. He made the character.
Yeah,
I mean, as
before that, I
popular as it
mean,
is.
he was popular. I mean, we had animated shows, so you can't. I mean, he was focused on a couple video games, but you're talking about the popularity that he's at now. No, that didn't exist. The same thing like Deadpool. It really didn't exist until
Oh, for
the
sure, Deadpool. He was a
movie.
niche character.
Deadpool was like it's the same thing with Guardians of the Galaxy. You're talking about from fans when they made Guardians of the Galaxy. That's like one MCU title like nobody knew or thought they would have picked at all the titles. Like
Right.
it didn't have a huge fan following kind of.
We got the
Oh
Mike and I
yeah,
just watched this backstage, the new season 2 of Rings of Power. Absolutely pumped for this. They
yeah. Let's go. Come on, this can't get here fast enough.
they spent what 500 million on this.
Yeah,
So and you can tell it's movie quality.
I mean the
I'm loving Game
production.
of Thrones, but I think this is my favorite
Yeah, the
series probably
production
going
on
right
this
now.
alone, because they went full out on set, stages, and CGI. They're both of them are doing it. But I mean, in every scene, it looks like they're doing this. Game of Thrones, it's like 2 or 3 scenes they're doing these
Yeah.
big dramatic, cut scenes. But like, nah, this looks like every scene. And like Trev had mentioned it looks like movie quality, like every episode.
Thing about what Game of Thrones does so well is the fucking dragons.
Yeah, they do.
The dragons
Well,
look so freaking good.
the dialogue, I mean, because I'm not positive. I don't think this is actually like a book series that he wrote. I think this is the writers coming up with this as they go based off stuff that was in the books.
Uh-huh.
So you really have to give them credit because this one is like them doing Game of Thrones, and they're like, how do we do it better? And this is that. This is them improving on everything that they kind of failed at.
Mm-hmm.
Stories, character, like the cinematography. Well, the cinematography was already good in Game of Thrones, but no, I mean House of Dragon is really good. I mean, hands down. But no, this one looks like it's about to give it a run for its goddamn money.
Yeah, Adar and Sauron go at each
Mm,
other
mm, mm.
like gods
I'm man,
fighting.
Calibrimbor. We're about to see the rings made. That dude mentioned "Bring Me the Nine." Like, man, there's so many things I can get excited for. Oh yeah, Yakuza.
What's up, Meatwad? Hope you're doing well, brother. Supernatural.
Hey, me what? Supernatural. Thank you. I was saying superstition, supernatural. I've never actually watched that show. And I know it's right up my alley too. And everybody's like, you need to watch it. To me,
Oh, have
it's
you not
kind
seen that show?
no,
Oh
no,
wow.
and I can tell you why. And there's just a weird. It's that whole WB thing. Like,
It's the WB-ness. Yeah.
yeah, the CW and the WB. Just I'm not a big
Or the
fan of that type.
CW. My bad.
Yeah, CW. Well, same company. But
Yeah.
like I'm not a big fan of that style of show. I've watched some, but it's like that's my hated part of Buffy. I love Buffy, but they did it in that like CW style, even though that was Fox, but still.
This looks cool. Like a Dragon
Interesting.
Yakuza adapted from Sega's video game series.
Yes. Have you never played this? You sound like you never
Yeah, I
played this.
remember it back in the day.
This has 4 games now. They're about to drop another one, and every single one of them have been like monumental game breaking. They all have records attached to them. No, this is gonna be fun because the storyline with the end, like when you play the game, it's kind of like just a beat 'em up, with the storyline kind of thing.
Mhm.
No, so take out the beat 'em. We'll add the beat 'em up as far as action goes, but then just straight the story. This is gonna be great.
Hell yeah. Creature Commandos from James Gunn. I believe this is the first movie in the James Gunn universe.
Yes, I'm not sure if it's a movie. I think it might be a show. I'm not positive.
Actually, yeah, I think you're right. I think it is a show on HBO Max.
I saw this, and I was just blown away by the editing of the damn trailer. Like, I mean, you're talking about like for the first trailer from this new universe from DC Studios, because we got the logo too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Going
this
back
was
to the bullet.
amazing. I mean, this trailer right here was just not only like, I wouldn't say breathtaking because it's just an action, but it has that James Gunn feel to it that everybody's been scared that might not be. No, it has that James Gunn feel to it, but it's fun. It looks action packed. The character designs are amazing. Like, it looks like it's going to be raunchy fun, like Peacemaker. And
Mm-hmm.
no, I was, the trailer, I was pretty impressed by that. Yeah, and
Christina, my amazing friend. What's going on, Christina?
hey, Christina, and Aaron is
J
your
plus
wife.
K. What's going on, brother?
Hey, JK.
He does some great besides Lego and card rips, he does some video game reviews of old games,
Mhm.
and some of those, man, brings you back to the day.
I play a lot of them. I'm playing one right now.
Those 8-bit games.
Well, I'm playing a 16-bit. I'm playing a Super Famicom like remake of Star Ocean based on a dude that just showed up in the chat, Reddit. He was playing like the newest version of Star Ocean. I'd
Yeah,
never played
somebody.
the
Who was
series.
it? So
It was
I
Reddit.
did see that. That's right. That's right. I did see somebody playing that.
Aaron was playing
Yeah.
it, and then I was like, "Oh, this looks pretty cool." So I went back and bought the first one, and I'm playing that. But it was released on, it's like 16-bit. Still
What's
dope.
going on, Durs, brother?
What's up, Darius?
Hope you had a great day. Check out Durs Sesh, 5 o'clock Central Time on Sundays. Always putting out a bunch of great content, calling videos, wrap ups. Put a X-Men panel from the last anime con he went to. It was like Magneto, Gambit, and somebody else on the panel. Really
Yeah, you
cool
got
stuff.
those signatures on the figures, man. That Magnet got this pimped out. Like, damn, Darius, damn.
Right? Damn. Christina, thank you for the dropping the links. There's Aaron. What's going on, Aaron?
What's up, Aaron? Yeah, I
Yep.
told him I went and bought it, and
Nice.
like, based on your recommendation, I went and bought it. Soundtrack should be dope. For Yakuza or Creature Commando? Yeah, Creature Commandos.
Creature Commandos. Yeah.
Yeah, James Gunn. He does a fantastic job with it. I mean, just the music in the trailer was dope, and I don't even know if it was like no music. I'm not sure.
Teacup, Peacock horror series. Teacup. Don't know what
Pass.
that is. Season 3 with From, which is another horror series. I watched a part of that. Pretty good. Michael C. Hall returning as Dexter, a new Dexter series. I love Dexter.
Me too, but they better do better. I mean, come on now. The continuation. Did you watch the continuation? I don't even know what it was called.
No, I didn't.
Okay, so it was good, and until the end again, and it just like it's like they. I mean, the character design tells the story itself, and it seems like that's where they like are good at. But then it's like the show gets going, and the story is just like I don't know. The ending of the show is really good all the way up until like the last
Until
two
the ending.
episodes.
Yep.
Yeah, until the conclusion. It was like really like, come on.
Yeah.
So hopefully, because I love Dexter, and I don't know why they're not doing the comic series. They had a comic series, and it was called Dexter Goes to Australia, and that's what happened after the end of the first show. Is he literally like leaves America, starts over again in a whole other country. Let's do that. That's so easy. You could do the whole show over again, minus the sister, and like Hi,
Uh,
Paul.
it doesn't say if it
It probably
is
won't. They're probably doing something
a
because the end of
sequel
it.
or anything.
Because I think that second series, he was already in like Alaska or it was some
Mm.
frozen.
What's going on, Golden Bull Run?
Hey,
Thanks so
Golden
much for
Bull.
coming by. Schulte, what's going on, bro?
What's up, Chicago? I love you, new.
Winner of the last Comic Book Community Fantasy Football League. Nice. Yeah, then you did a Deadpool. He did a Negative Space Storm Shadow. He did Prince of and sent me one. So should be getting that. Can't wait to get that. But check out this Deadpool, his new icon. Man, you're killing the Negative Space. You're such a good artist.
You can go see it on his IG better if you can't see it, like, on YouTube right here, because it is kind of small. He's got it's dope. Chicago is such a great artist, period.
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah.
People trapped in a town.
Is that Tika?
From is weird. Yeah.
Hmm.
See you, Paul. Have a great one. My amazing friend, my DM.
I hadn't heard of Dexter coming back, so I can get excited about that because I can still hope that they're, I mean, and Chicago, go finish it eventually. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not, it's not where
Then,
it ended at
man,
all.
Critical Role, Vox Machina, season 3. Used to watch this shit every Wednesday night. Watch them play D&D and Critical Role, and they turned it into a anime. Really awesome. Season 3 coming up. I'm gonna watch some fantasy Dungeons and Dragons type fantasy animated. It's great. That looks like all the main trailers that popped up.
Mhm.
I was pretty excited about this. We got Laura Kinney, Wolverine, new Wolverine comic coming out.
Yeah, supposedly she's taking over pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the highlight.
Yeah, I guess we could talk about that. Movies that we saw. I saw Deadpool, Wolverine.
What'd you give it?
A solid 9. The first viewing, solid 9. I gotta wait for the point after the second viewing, so it'll either go up or down by decimal point. But a solid 9. Just so many beyond what I expected. I'll say that. Everything that was announced on the panel, we got the boys. Giancarlo Esposito is going to be Serpent Society, the king, aka Sidewinder.
Yeah, I
Brave
saw
New
his
World,
reveal.
because it didn't really tell us in the trailer who he
No,
was
and
going to.
you can't really tell because he's not in like a costume or anything. He's just like a guy that has some guns like strapped to his chest, like. But I had heard a hint that he was going to be something tied to the Serpent Society, so it was pretty cool him being Sidewinder or whatever. But like, if you haven't seen his reveal that he did it, just go watch his reveal. His excitement about him being say, he's like, "Hey, can I say this? Is it allowed now?" It was pretty cool.
We got adamantium made of a celestial will be featured in Captain America 4.
Yeah,
Harrison Ford hulking out. Thunderbolts
he's
4th trailer.
He's talking about the mocap, his mocap
Oh.
experience. He was like, "I just did it as lazy as I could." He said something like that. Like,
both new Avengers movies directed by the Russo brothers. Went over that.
No more Kang Dynasty. They scratched that.
That's pretty much all that from there. Go ahead and share this. I'm on vacation. Hashtag vacation. Get a duck for my monthly duck race. This is the second to last duck. Technically there'll be a duck today, a duck Wednesday, and then my duck pulls out of my videos will be the next Tuesday, and I'll pull a duck from that as well. So 3 ducks left. What's up, Dope?
Get a duck. What's up, Dope?
Brother? How you doing? Along Dope's line, I read the Creature from the Black Lagoon. I was thinking about Dope when I was reading it.
Did you? How'd you like that?
It's all right.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Hi,
Well,
Kyle.
it didn't like blow my socks off or anything. What's going on, Kyle? Have a great night. Put that in there. We got Harrison Ford looks excited. Yeah. I wonder how much they're paying him though, too. It's like,
All these
yeah.
actors, like, and I know Harrison Ford, he's not on like the happiest of terms with Disney to begin with, due to Star Wars kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know how much that carries over to Disney, but I know he did have kind of like I wouldn't say a falling out, but he was very hesitant to like appear as like as Han Solo anymore. Because yeah, he got it really badly injured on the last.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think he broke his leg or something, like one of those doors.
His hip or
closed.
something.
Yeah, something like that.
Vacation's a week. Might not have a Sunday Night Live next week. I might be out of town. Might be coming back into town, and with travel lag, so might not have a Sunday Night Live next week. Just a heads up.
To go with the the hype of Deadpool and Wolverine, they dropped like a whole thing in Fortnite and stuff. It's pretty cool. They lined it
Oh
up
yeah,
perfectly with like the release of the movie, like when it dropped out in the public is when they dropped it in game. It was kind of a
skins
nice
and stuff.
surprise. Yeah, little like events inside the game.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I saw you got off Brian's show this morning. You're like, all right, time to go play some Fortnite.
They have so they and it's actually a very taboo and heated thing right now within Fortnite. So Fortnite did this deal with Elon Musk a while back. A lot of people don't know this. So truth be told, Elon Musk and Disney kind of saved Fortnite. Elon Musk, he donated money to keep Epic Games afloat, and Disney made like a $1.3 billion deal with them. They're actually building a Fortnite slash Disney theme park in Texas coming in
I
like,
saw that.
yeah, in like 2028 or something. That's part of that deal. So, this is the first time they have a couple emotes related to Elon Musk, but it's more like jokes. Um, so they released a Cybertruck inside the game, and
Oh,
everybody they had announced that they were going to release it beforehand. So there was a lot of like speculation talk within the community, and like everybody hated the idea because not everybody's a big fan ever since he bought Twitter or whatever.
mhm.
So like they even signed this petition that went like, I think it's like somewhere in 40 million people or something like this signed it, but it's like anybody that buys that truck immediately everybody has to stop playing and just focus on destroying it kind of thing. That's how much it's hated. So Fortnite, like hearing all this, they did this thing where they released it for free, where you don't have to buy it because everybody was going to be like, oh, it's going to be like a $50 buy-in thing. So it's free, but you have to do these like in-game quests, and that's like they're day specific, and you have to do them like with friends. They're pretty easy, but you have to get them done before the day. So that when I hopped off Brian, Caroline like it saw it, and she was like, "Let's go!" I was like, "All right."
Don't do drugs on the sidewalk. Okay.
That's a
What's going
like
on, Phil?
that's a Spine Tux joke, an old cut.
Turned
Well,
49
happy
a
early
week ago tomorrow.
birthday!
Damn.
49's a good. We're almost there.
Damn, you old. No, I'm just playing. 49 is not that old. Was hilarious at the con together, or they joking at each other?
Yeah, same thing with Anthony. I heard Anthony Mackie and like Tom Holland kind of got into it or something like that. Like they were cussing at each other on stage or something like that.
Huh.
Like, and that's some old joke from a previous time they were on stage, because like Spider-Man was making fun of him because he didn't have his own movie. Now he's getting his own movie. He like had words back for Tom Holland. He's like, yeah, bitch, now I got my own movie. Now what?
That's funny. Lost Cruises.
Always, man. Okay, one of these days from Lost Cruises, we just need a video on how you win all these giveaways. Were you putting in like double hashtags? You putting in like a secret hashtag that we can't see? What's going on, man? You putting in the Konami code before you put that sucker in? Up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Yeah.
A, B, start.
Putting in that Konami code. I know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, well, bored tonight. For sure.
He is here.
What's going on, Manny?
What's up, Manny? Well, boy.
Fanboy, what's going on, Fanboy? Hope you're doing well.
What's up, fanboy?
Kingdom of Nerds, what's going on?
Hey, Kingdom of Nerd.
Some great channels. All these guys do live streams. Ari Bear, what's going on? Ari's World.
Hey, Ari.
Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Busy weekend.
Actually,
Hope you're doing well. You and the fam.
Mine was more chaotic. Yeah, I thought I saw him. I could have sworn I saw him. I guess not. I'm scrolling. I just, he's always with us. So I just, hope he's doing. No, I know that he posted.
Tina with the rig. That might be the first time she's ever wrote that.
Hashtag prize lizard.
That's funny.
It's a computer hack genius.
Yeah.
Right? Who remembers that
What's
movie?
What's up, Collector P?
What's up, Collector P? Who remembers that movie's Hackers? That's what I envisioned Lost Cruise. He's over there like hacking on that old Apple green screen monitor.
No, but Deadpool, Wolverine, like I said, so many cameos. Incredible. I don't know why they didn't have the yellow suit before now for Wolverine. God, it looks so good.
I never liked that whole black suit that they did for the. I don't understand. Like, that was a big complaint. Like, if I would have been on YouTube back there, I would have ragged X-Men 2000 because, like, why start there and like that? And
they're just scared of too much. I
mean, the pioneers, that's kind of when comic book movies were starting. But you're talking about Blade went easily full out, straight, just comic book. Like, why? I don't know.
Computer hack genius.
Same.
20 family of small. Oh, cool. Really awesome. Love family reunions. Yes,
Lost Cruise is spirit animals. I'll go with that.
House of the Dragon, you're caught up on that?
Yeah.
Did you watch all of it at once, or?
Yeah, because I had 2 episodes to go. Because I went back and rewatched the finale of Alkalite one more time because I'm still in I don't know if I fully like it kind of thing, because the sniping gets old. No, they got rid of the snipe. And they periodically move weapons. Alkalite cinematography is great. There's some weird things with the soundtrack because they have modern music at the end screens of some of the episodes. That's kind of but as far as the story that's told, it makes absolutely no sense as far as it lining up to anything that's come before Star Wars, because you're talking about, it's not just one Sith. By the end of it, it's 4 or 5, and it's not even okay, what happened to the rule of 2? And we're talking about if it's Darth Plagueis, and they do show this guy that kind of resembles how, but they don't name him, or it's one scene where he comes out and he's creeping around. Yeah, that's it. That's all. So we don't even know if that's who it is. Okay, but even then, he was the one that invented that rule. So,
no, he wasn't.
I thought it was.
It was Darth Bane, I think.
Yeah, maybe. You're right. But still, he followed it. It. And
it was already established by that point.
So, my thing is where this ends off, because this show, first off, this I didn't know this going in, because most Star Wars you're rooting for the good guys, right? Now this is strictly rooting for the bad guy, right? And when you get to the end of the premise of the show, it's just about somebody becoming a Sith, straight out, that's just the whole show. Okay, so the title of the show, I don't know about you, but I remember it. And it was we're going to do something in Star Wars that's never been done before. What happened to Anakin in the 6 movies of him turning into Darth Vader and all never been done before. That's all it was and then on top of that, where it leaves off, and I kind of hope we get a continuation of it, because there's a whole lot of Sith, and then they show Yoda at the end. So Like,
Yeah, people were saying like, how did Yoda not know?
like, like. I mean, did they not watch any of the movie? Like, I get that they didn't watch all the shows and shit, but I mean, like, in the age, it's only supposed to be like, I think it's supposed to be like 400 years back, and Yoda looks like he does in Episode One as the cryptic old puppet, and I'm like, that he would be like 300, like 250 years old at that time. Like, he wouldn't look ancient. What are we doing?
Right. Dude, I love that Snipes even says that in the show.
The only blade.
Yeah, he said, "I'm the only blade and will be the only blade." Like as a little jab at like you guys aren't getting your movie made because that movie is just in production hell with Mahershala Ali or whatever his name is.
Yeah, it is. 4 times it's been stricken with like different plagues. Yeah, we're live, CJ. We're live.
We're live,
Yeah,
CJ. We're
damn
live.
it, we're gonna do it live. Oh, we
Fucking
did forget
do it
to talk
live.
about some
Do it
other
live.
another SDCC movie news. We forgot one, and I need to hear the chat's thoughts on this because it's another one that I'm not so happy about. But so Todd McFarlane, right? The Todd Father, one of my favorite people in the world. Like Lando Durs loves this guy, and a lot of people, like, we're getting a King Spawn movie.
Oh, I did see that. I didn't
Not
read it though.
Spawn. We're getting King Spawn.
We're still getting
So
Spawn.
no, that's scrap.
What?
We're just
No.
getting King Spawn. And as far as I know, Jamie Foxx is still attached to play Spawn. So, like, there's been some like talk about like Todd wanted to do like a Sam and Twitch movie, and like kind of like a Godzilla 1-1 movie where like Spawn is like this disastrous thing in the background, and the whole movie focuses on like Sam and Twitch, and that got scrapped. But that's what we were about to get. So now we're getting King Spawn, and he's got like a script, right? So Spawn hadn't been around in like media for like what,
Yeah.
20, 30 years now, and we're just skipping to when at the end of the story when he's king now. I mean, like, you're just gonna skip like the whole and like retrospect. How are they gonna inform a person that doesn't know who Spawn is? Like all the backstory it took to get him up to. So we're just gonna go a non-linear backwards story on telling how he became King Spawn. Like,
maybe he's gonna do something animated. Drop it
no.
before it.
Oh, maybe. I mean, that could be.
To
It
kind of
could. It
like
could be.
because that's the only thing I
He,
mean because that's pretty to do a specific
People are like,
character like that.
go watch the HBO miniseries that came out. It'll explain. That only did like the first like 6 issues of Spawn. You're talking about like, all the way up to King Spawn. I think there's like 250 or like,
No,
like
not
you're
King Spawn.
King Spawn. That's a whole nother. That's a variant.
He said it's just skipping the origin. I mean, that's cool if they don't do the origin. They could.
Yeah, I
not do
don't
the
need a straight up
origin, but-
origin, especially I believe Spawn's an established character. Like, I believe that because he has been in other medias like animation, games, stuff like that. Like,
He's a bit
yeah,
bent out here.
and Aaron's right. We actually got a 2025 release date on Spawn because that's the big thing. We've already been waiting for like 25 years, and Spawn and Todd's been trying to get this movie up every year, and it just gets turned down, beat down. What's up, Ken?
What's up, Birdman? I believe it when I see the trailer in 2037.
Seriously, don't give us the script.
See you
Like,
back.
just that. Night back. At this time, like, especially with certain movies, like, you showing us the script of a movie does nothing for me. Like, at this point, like, you need to just wait until you got a full on teaser or like and drop that. That should have been SDCC news. I mean, you could have pieced together footage from the Spawn movie that you supposedly started production on. Like,
Got a few things I read. Read The Doctor, baby.
oh yeah.
Pretty straightforward clinical doctor for superheroes, and pretty cool how they do it. They go to this meeting and they put this necklace on that obscures their identity, so they can tell the doctor what ails them. We have
that's true.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. Pretty basic story. Some hunters are out there and got the creature. I didn't know he was a hero. Actually, they kind of portray him as a hero in this, kind of like Swamp Thing in a way. We got Absolute Power Origins. It's about three pages of Batman's origin because everybody knows it, and then the rest of the book is Amanda Waller. Pretty awesome, showing her family gets killed, and she goes down the path of manipulating politicians and stuff like that to get things done.
CJ got a question for you.
I don't know. You have to ask Brian on that. That might be an issue too.
Like, no, I read the issue too. It's not in there either, but it could be in like 3 or 4. You know,
and then we got Task Force 7, Absolute Power. Each issue they have a different failsafe / Amazo going after a target. This one's the Deep, and he goes after Aquaman. Basically defeats the entire Doom Patrol and then captures Aquaman. Aquaman gets loose, but he's already absorbed all their powers and taken control of Atlantis for Waller. And lastly, something we both have read. What's up?
Beating Doom Patrol, that's a feat in itself. They're all immortal.
Right? Dude, those things are no joke. They're like Amazos, basically. Anything they touch, they just absorb their powers. And something me and you were both reading, you got caught up on, is Exodus, number 5, is it? Or 4?
I read all 4 today.
The Warden War happening. So all the different wardens battling.
It was
pretty straightforward. Just love
I do like the mystery that goes into Ursa. Like, there is a lot of things I do like about that it had. I mean, because I told Trev, I got a couple complaints with the book, but they're small. But no, like how I was saying, it flips to that first page, the title page, and like look how it has them. Yeah, Ursa.
Ursa, the guy that controls the bears, is the main bad guy. Just
he's got a cool crew too. He's got that serpent chick right there, Ka.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's got
the guy that killed swine and took the boar's helmet.
That boy died. He did.
Yeah, it's like they really didn't work together, and it's like the guy that took over Ursa, like banded all these bad guys together, and like the good guys are having to like, wait a minute.
And it's explained that he wasn't trained like them. He's just some regular guy that somehow got augmented. Like he reminds me of Bane, like the same way Bane, like the strategic part is Bane, and body size as well. But like, it's kind of ironic that the villain's doing exactly what the good guys should have been doing from the beginning, because the way it's explained, they're all supposed to like link to that neural network so they can talk to each other and use not just a specific animal, but like all the animals together. Like, they need bad guys like, yep, I got the concept, I'm doing that.
And what about Absolute Tower?
I don't know about no absolute, but
the Tower. The Tower had a good first ending, and the second ending was like, damn.
He tells you. No, I love the second ending. I mean, but you already, that's something that everybody guesses. I think that part of the book is something that everybody guesses, and I kept asking y'all if y'all knew. Like, and I think by like the 6th and 7th book, he's setting that up pretty heavily. Mm-hmm. Like that's that part of it. It's the other part of it, like the losing the companions, but he tricks you with that. I was waiting for you to get to Susanna's ending, because y'all were flipping out about this death and that death. I was like, just wait.
I was gonna say something after those first 2. I was gonna say something to you, and I was like, nope. I'm just gonna. I started talking in the chat, and you guys started talking to me, and I was like, all right, I'm just not gonna say anything else. I'll just finish it out. And that was a surprise.
And that's the best. That part, the first time I read it, I needed a hug so bad after I read that, because it was like reading this series for so long, all the times and everything, and that to be the conclusion. I was like, yes, thank you, because everything else was kind of bad, like it wasn't necessarily like the best ending. I mean, even Roland's ending is not the best,
which is the way it should be. He kind of brought them all into it, so they should have a happy ending. Mm-hmm. You got anything else you want to that you read or talked about?
No, I just read Exodus and the Tower.
Oh, I
Yeah, because
saw.
me,
Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say me doing the tower thing. Like it's really like me reading the book like 3 or 4 more times. I don't just read it that once because when I'm piecing together the little bios, I have to go back and like kind of re-listen to like because there's so much stuff that happens in one chapter. It could be like an hour's worth of audio and like 2 lines in between the middle of the chapter could be something really important.
Right.
I want to say I
One
listened
thing
to it
about
on
about
regular
the
speed.
audiobook is he makes you feel like whenever it's an important part, I feel like he drew you into it.
Yeah, he doesn't. That's one thing I can say because he gets a lot of flack from Dark Tower fans. They don't like the second audiobook
The
reader.
second one, yeah.
I do. I think he did a way better job. I do love the first guy, but I want to say the second guy, he just like, and I want to say there's some times he gets lazy where like some of the voices start kind of like mashing together. But I mean, when you're doing like a scene with like 10 different characters, it's
Right.
all talking, like especially like the Dixie Pig. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, there's like, there was literally like I think 10 different separate characters talking in one scene, and then there's like 6 other guys that come in, because the type 3 vampires come in and they start talking, and he's got different voices for all of them. Like his Tahine voices, I love that hearing like Pimley the Weasel, or like
Mhm.
and like I to this day I still love his Crimson King.
You got show the script. Oh, really? Guns show the script for Superman. Hmm.
Yeah, that's how he started off. Before we got that first picture, he just showed us the script of Superman. Like, and I agreed with Aaron. Yeah, you're right, but still, uh,
Gunslinger Spawn. Yeah.
I do it at Phil came. And he was like, I love reading a book, but audio versions make me sleepy, even dramatic reads. I can't do that. Like when I'm at home or in the bed. Like then I read like a regular book. I
Right.
usually do it like in travel, at work, like
Yep. Yep.
2 days
I
at
got to be
work.
doing something for sure because it'll definitely
That
put you to sleep.
that's usually how I do it. Is 2 days at work, and I knock out the whole reading that we had for that 2 weeks, and then as the weeks go by, that's as I'm piecing together the.
What's
Yeah, I saw that.
the medal count at? We were at 3 golds last time I looked.
Yeah, we weren't doing too good,
We were
especially
number
in the
one
smoke.
for overall medals, but not for gold.
Yeah, no.
I saw this movie called My Spy, The Eternal City, and it's kind of a like a Spy Kids type vibe to it, and it's got Dave
I do remember
Batista
seeing. Yeah, I remember seeing previews for it.
and Kim Jong or whatever
Hmm.
the comedic dude that's in the Hangover and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was cute. It has some decent action. He's a pretty good action star, and it
Batista,
was
I like
more.
Batista.
You could tell it was more of a family show.
Yeah,
But
well, Spike, it's kind of the same thing.
then me and Seth have been watching Naruto on Fridays. Been taking him through all the battles, all the fights throughout the whole series, and he's loving it.
Mm.
Getting to watch that again is really awesome. Watching it in Japanese, some
Yeah, with the
subtitles,
real voices. Yeah, that's how I watch
so
anyway.
much better. Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of our audio. Like that's like Dragon Ball. I love Dragon Ball, but I can't watch it with the English voices. I do not like Goku's voice because they use that female voice.
yeah.
Like I'm like,
Same
why
with
did?
Naruto. Naruto's a female as
Yeah,
well.
I know. It's like why?
What's up, Kevin?
What's up, Kevin?
Glad to see you. Kevin was also at San Diego Comic Con.
Lucky bastards.
Saw him playing poker with Paul and the 619 after the con. They all played poker for slabs. Pretty cool concept. And then we got some covers to show off. This is a really light week. I think I have 3 books that I went and pulled from my box. We got X-Force #1. Here's the Scotty Young cover. But new X-Force series going to be a passing
A lot
for
of
me.
red. A lot of red going.
Yeah, that's the X-Force red though.
Yeah. I know.
That red that was on that first cover.
What's up, Jay?
This is hilarious. It got the what if Donald Duck became Wolverine.
I did see this, and I'll probably read it just to see. But honestly, I can give my honest opinion about all the what ifs we got for the none of them have been really good. Like I was all like I picked up all those like what if Miles series and like no, but this one I was kind of hyped on. Like
This looks interesting just because I like Donald Duck, but that's probably a pass for me. One book I am picking up is the number 4, I believe, second last or second to last, Darth Maul, Black, White, and Red. Pretty good series. One of the in between arcs for him. What's up, Jay, the Squirrel King? Future Vogs. Thanks for coming in, Jay. Fortunate to be able to go. I was gifted a 3-day. Wow, nice.
That's really cool. I don't even know how much that would cost. Like,
dodging raindrops.
Don't let them fall on your head.
I didn't get this in my box, and I forgot it came out this week. So we got the Hulk 340 homage for Wolverine and Deadpool. I don't know, something that's a little different. I love it.
It'll be sought after.
McNiven, Steve McNiven. I'm not too familiar with him, but
me neither.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, it's good looking.
Still collecting these. Got Blood Hut Red Band, the bloody one, number 5, coming out this week.
Blade being the bad guy.
Yeah.
Doom having to beat his butt.
Yeah, Doom fought the Strange Academy with their ass.
He's going out to
This is something new this week. Black Widow Venomous. That's probably going to be hot.
Well, they did that in 2023. I think is her first appearance. She was kind of hot when they brought her out.
That's right. That's right. What are you eating, Jay? Small hamburgers on big buns. Okay. Here's a series that's really hot. Everybody's loving this. Grommets, number 3.
First 2 are okay.
Kind of a day in the life type, whatever you call it.
I'd say it's got a lot of nostalgic points. You know, it's in the 80s, you know, especially if you grew up in that era.
Then we got another one of the die cut mask variants of House of Slaughter, Jenny Frizen. Typical what she does with those covers. And that's all the books. Like DC literally had 3 books, maybe like 2 trade paperbacks. Like it was such a. It's the 5th week. Whenever there's a 5th week in the month.
5th week.
DC's.
Plus, they know everybody was gonna be spending money at San Diego, so they're like, "We give them a break."
Right.
They want you to go to San Diego and buy all the DC variants.
There's a couple of the world's finest Alex Ross looked pretty good. Might have to grab
I did see that. Yeah, the Alex Ross one. And it has Phil. That's why like I get it's not. It was highly recommended, and people want me to do reviews on it. But honestly, it's not like something that's like. There hasn't been one point where it's like, Roscoe, you gotta read this. Like there hasn't been that moment in the book. It's an okay book. It's an easy read. Like
Grommets.
Yeah, but it's just a slice of life book. Like there's nothing.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, it's amazing. You know, it's fantastic, and I'm like.
People are jumping all over, I guess, because it's skateboard and there's not really kind of.
It's got a Stranger Things vibe to it, minus the horror thing, you know, because it is stuck in the 80s and it's following like some punk kids, but I mean, like, I don't know. It reminds me of like the closest thing that I like if I had to say like movie wise, it's kind of like what's that?
Gleaming the Cube.
No, I'm thinking of that one movie.
Remember that movie with Charlie? Was it?
I do.
Christian Slater.
Yeah, Christian Slater. No, I'm thinking of more recent, like 2000s. What was that? The fake ID, McLovin.
Oh, Superbad.
That's what that's what Grommets reminds me of. That's kind of
okay. So it's like just like a group of kids, just kind of like
yeah,
doing their
hanging
own
out.
thing,
Like,
and yeah,
man, it's stuck in the 80s. And for me, so far, now it's not, some comics
nostalgia,
need like,
nostalgia train.
some comics need like 3 or 4 issues to get going for them to like hook you in. So I'm still reading it, but
Yeah, for people who never
I'd
read
say
a slice of life
Rook was way
nostalgia.
better. Rook was way better. Like just reading the description, I was like, all right, let's go, And then, like when they finally showed all the other wardens, because that was a big complaint at first. I was like, well, why are we got these rooks and pigs? Like, where are all the cool animals? Like, give me a lion, a hyena, like,
Right?
then they like finally started showing like all the when they connected with they started showing all the other wardens. I was like, yeah, I can get behind that. Look at that jackrabbit. Look at that squirrel. Look at Rat Master. Come on, Rat
They don't
Master.
even really explain, and like as it goes on, they explain more. Like they just explained, I want to say either 3 or 4 that they brought all those animals with them.
Yeah, I
Like
think it
those
was the
are
fourth
they're
issue.
transplanted
They
to that
were
planet.
born. They were born and bred during the travel, so they weren't. I think the way they stated it, there was nothing on the planet. And you think they're terraforming it, like
Right.
there wouldn't have been any animals, so they would have had to bring and I think that's what the employees did was they brought all like basically the elements that they couldn't bring with doing the terraforming thing. They brought all the life because they got it down to fish and like
Yeah.
toads and well,
Like
shit,
the
they
freaking
got
turtle
insects
warden, he's
too.
pretty badass.
Yeah, until
With those
well he
huge fucking
was until
turtles.
he just got beat down easily though. Like,
Yeah. Well, he's just
no,
all
but
defense. He didn't have his turtles there, to protect him.
yeah,
He's
they
just by
took off.
himself.
Bro, but look at his armor. Like he should have been able to like put up some kind of fight,
Pop
like
inside of it.
go in turtle mode. No, but another thing is they have bugs. I was kind of surprised they actually had like bug wardens because they had like the locusts and they had like I was like, ooh yeah, I can get behind some bug. Where's the roach guy, man?
Oh my god. Huge
He's over there
roaches, dude.
sleeping with the roaches and shit. He's like, there's Bertha and there's Bobby, and because they all name their animals and shit. Like, what does a locust guy do? He's got like like 30 million names on all his locusts, like, and then they're just mating. So like he wakes up the next day and there's like 60 billion locusts. Like, damn, like you think he'd be the bad guy? Like, I mean, having locusts in the mix, they just eat everything.
And then ignore the shit out of you with their noise.
Right.
What's up, BCC? Black Crown?
What's up, Black Crown?
Awesome show he does before my show, 8 o'clock Central Time. Check him out for some awesome spec market research that he does. You got anything else? That's all I have.
I think that's all I got.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great Sunday and have a great week. And thanks for joining us as always. See you on Wednesday. Matt Woods.
Now what?